Tobacco consumption in India. Tobacco consumption in India have seen a sharp decline. But in India, tobacco consumption in India have seen a sharp decline. But miles to go to minimize tobacco related health effects in the country. Discuss. Okay. Now for the answer, number of tobacco consumers got steeply decreased. They got steeply decreased. But India is still a world's second largest tobacco consumer. Full stop. Tobacco consumption in India is highest in 6 northeastern states of Mizoram, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Tripura and Assam. In the year 2000, 19.4% in the year 2005, 11.5% tobacco consumption. Prevalence of smoking. By 2020, it is expected to be 9.8. By 2020 it is expected to be 9.8. By 2025 it is expected to be 8.5. So there was a steep decline in tobacco consumption in India. You have justified the question with data. This is a data given by WHO. You have justified the question with data. Now, still a long way to go. For the second part of the question, you should give an answer. In India, smoking tobacco is not just a problem. It is not only a problem. Smoking tobacco, chewing tobacco is also a problem. Not just smoking, but chewing tobacco is also a problem. First point. This you have to focus. Second thing, it is not that active smoking always, but passive smoking. If a person in the family or person outside smokes the cigarette, then it will affect the health of the bystanders or the people who are nearby him. Passive smoking. Third thing, in Murali Devra versus Union of India, Supreme Court issued a ban on public smoking. Public smoking as it affects the health, which is indeed which is indeed right to life and liberty of a person. Right to life and liberty of a person, Article 21. In India, more than 1 lakh deaths, 10 lakh deaths. In India, more than 10 lakh deaths, that is 1 million deaths, are because of tobacco consumption every year. Or because of tobacco consumption every year. Government is organizing many awareness camps and campaigns. First thing, advertisements in movie halls, televisions have worked well. Second thing, educational institutions, particularly youth, we should bring a change. Third thing, pictorial representations, the size should not be decreased. Pictorial representations. Recently, Delhi High Court also spoke about banning of e-cigarettes. Recently, Delhi High Court also spoke about banning of e-cigarettes. Next thing, strict regulation should exist that cigarettes should be sold or tobacco products should be sold only to the adults, not to the children below 18 years. Not to the children below 18 years. De-addiction centers should be well established. De-addiction centers should be well established. Growth of education and concentration and focus on various issues will definitely address this problem, will definitely address this challenge. Last point, various societal groups like NGOs, voluntary organizations, youth and media, and also government should take an urgent call on this issue. Okay, done. This is a question and this is a even BD consumption and pictorial representations are very important, and at the same time sudden ban of tobacco products should not be supported, because